Nation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Denver. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard kickoff. It's Noel Williams who made the play defensively.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Captain.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Nix. It's dropped off for Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Nix now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They run it. Here's J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Run left side, Harvey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hunt. He'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on a quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, or they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on first down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Catch made. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
44. Hold on, set. Ready. Go.
We get it on the ground here with Dobbins. Wild fight. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They try to set up the screen. Dobbins. Now this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Almost set. Ready. Away, away, away. Away, away, away.
On third down, here's Nix. Finds Mims. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He steps in and makes the interception. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. A give right side to Dobbins. Oh, got him off guard with the cutback. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Almost set. 44. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
To the right, yeah. Ready.
Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Ready.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nick's looking to throw. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 35 out of that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he gets a few on the plays forward.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, they need 7. Here's Nix to throw. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Great, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Captain.
Throw here, 3rd down. He's got Sutton complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Gain 15 there. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Throwing is Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yellow, yellow.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. We'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. And now a really manageable 2nd down.
Yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He has it at the 13. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rolling from the gun here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's Khan. It's Kelsey again. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook flies wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Rolling, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Nix from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs might be able to get some points late after the interception. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Hunt up the middle. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Kelsey's got him right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Another throw from Mahomes. We've got a screen to the running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Back to the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Throwing again, Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throw left side, caught by Brown. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Hey, 43. Heroes, attack, attack. Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Attack, attack. Fight on these two, fight on these two.
To the air on third and long. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Motion, motion. Ready.
Straight ahead. Here's Dobbins. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On third down, here's Nix. Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 9-point advantage. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs making a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Running left, it's Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one. Nix. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. There's the fake. Here's Nix. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. A toss running right, Dobbins. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll air it out on 3rd. This is a heater going deep. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And they'll advance it no further. They belt him as he tries bringing that football forward.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
Yellow! Attack, attack! Right side!
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Running back sent in motion. From his end zone, 3rd and long. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. Play action, Mahomes. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And he's out the clear. 30 into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 9-point advantage. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Rutger with the extra point. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Chiefs 38, Broncos 28.
Rutger on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He spins right by him. Will bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. He'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
First and goal, Kansas City.
Throwing from the gun here. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Escapes the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. By Pat Bryant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good, and the gap closes to 14 points.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Money right side. Here's Hunt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
43, 40, yellow. I don't need to. Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. 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 Captain, 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 captain.
To throw, here's Nix. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. He's trying to go deep again. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Hold on, set. Ready. Away, away, away.
Shotgun snap to Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, ready.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Hunt trying things up the gut. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He loses the football, and the Broncos corral it. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Nix with it on first. This is Ingram working the left side. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a awfully favorite.
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be first down Denver.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38.
First and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Mims with the grab. And they take him down right along the 30. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 30-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. He's got a man left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 17.
Nix to throw again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Broncos first down.
Here's a look for Nix. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically go.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. It's a designed run from Mahomes. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll go with Hunt on the run. That's a nice run in there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running once more here with Hunt. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.